So today's video is going to be another quick review on this gorgeous hair from Gem Beauty Hair on Aliexpress, and they kindly sent me a 20-inch frontal, a 24 and two 26-inch bundles. So this time it's a frontal and 3 bundles, not 4. This is their loose wave hair. I can't remember what type of loose wave hair it is, but of course it will be in the title of this video, and I'll leave all the links down below in the description as well. I really do like the hair so far. I don't really have many complaints, but if you guys would like to see in detail what I think about this hair, then of course please keep on watching. So this hair came to me by FedEx, and it came within about 4 days, and I'm in the UK, and Aliexpress companies, as you all know, is based in China, so shipping is definitely fast. First thing I did, of course, was make it into a wig, and when I washed the hair, some yellow stuff did come out of it. The water was yellow, so that is something I definitely wanted to address to you guys, because usually my hair doesn't actually have any colour that comes off it, which is a good sign the hair hasn't been processed. But one thing I've come to realise is that anytime there's any sort of brown colour or any sort of colour at all in the water, it's usually for my loose wave or water wave hair. So I think that in the process of them making the hair like this texture, because I don't know if they boil it or whatever they do, I feel like there must be something yellow that they put in the hair. I don't know what it could be. I've noticed this with a few companies recently, so that's definitely something to think about. I don't think this hair's been dyed. It does look like a natural 1B brown colour, and there were a few grey hairs, I believe. So I don't think the hair's been dyed, but there's something yellow that was in the hair. But I just thought I would let you guys know that from the start. I'm not personally too concerned because the hair's actually been quite good so far, so I don't feel like it's going to affect it that much. But the only way to tell is to have the hair for a long period of time and to know. So yeah, that's that. Also, when I finished making it into a wig and I washed the unit for the first time, there was quite a lot of shedding that came off. But as the hair is now dry in its dry state, it's actually sort of semi-dry, it's a bit damp. Shedding isn't that bad at all, so I don't think that's anything to worry about. But now I'm going to just go into a little bit of detail about the other aspects of the hair that I think you guys will be interested in. So when looking at tangling, this hair doesn't tangle at all really. It does get quite a few snags because it is curly hair, but in terms of tangling, the hair doesn't mat up or anything crazy for as far as I've had it. I'll just run my fingers through it. You guys can see my hands can go through the hair, but it does get some snags because if you see the texture of this hair, it's not body wave or straight, it is loose wave hair in its natural state, so you can't really expect anything less. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give tangling a 3 out of 10, 10 being the worst, purely based on snags and not actual tangling, so I'm really impressed with that. Now, when looking at thickness, this hair is, as I mentioned before, this was a frontal and 3 bundles, not 4, but the 3 bundles wasn't actually enough, so I ended up using about half a bundle of some loose hair that I had lying around just to fill in the gaps. And even though the hair wasn't loose wave, it still sort of blended in just as well. Basically, I asked for 4 bundles, but the company assured me that the hair's thick enough, and I do believe them. I do feel like this hair would have been thick enough if it was like a sew-in, but because I make my hair into wigs, you do need more hair to fill up the wig cap, so that was the issue that I had. So I would definitely recommend to all you guys, make sure you get 4 bundles just to be on the safe side. Even if you're doing a sew-in, get 4 bundles just to be on the safe side. I don't think it will be a waste because you can always squeeze in 4 bundles, especially if you double like your bottom 2 bundles like what I do. But thickness anyway, the hair is quite full. I'd probably give thickness 7 out of 10, 10 being the thickest, because it is quite full. It's not humongous though, it's not like a 9 out of 10. It is decently thick, but the hair is sort of damp at the moment, and when it's dry it will obviously get a bit thicker. So now onto shedding. As I mentioned, it shed a bit when I washed it, but now the hair is dry, it's not too bad. I did a shedding test earlier and I got about 4 strands, and the next time I did it I got 1 strand. So let's see what I get now. So this time I got about 4 strands again, 4 or 5 strands, so there is some shedding that happens, but this hair is of course loose wave. It is quite complex to run your fingers through, so it might be a bit difficult to do so, and in doing so you might get some hair. But I don't brush my loose wave hair or curly hair, I just leave it like this, so I don't really experience much shedding. But on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give shedding a 4.5 out of 10, 10 being the worst, because it is shedding a decent amount, but not too much for this textured hair, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I'm going to just show you guys the frontal. I've just parted it in the middle as usual and put a little bit of concealer, and the knots did cover very easily. The knots aren't humongous and the hair is actually quite natural looking, so I'm really happy with that. And I will also show you guys the ends of the hair too, because I haven't trimmed them or anything like that. And this is what they look like. So very, very healthy, not damaged at all, and I'm really impressed. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. I would recommend you guys getting a weft sealer if you want to preserve your hair even longer. I don't know any personally because I don't seal my wefts, but if you do, please leave what you recommend in the comments below. And of course, if you guys have got any comments or questions for me, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I always respond, and yeah, I love talking to you guys. So hopefully you enjoyed this video and you found it informative and you like this hair. If you do, please don't forget to thumbs up as well, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.